Good afternoon, Daria. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing fine, and how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Uh, the weather is improving at the moment, which is good because I don't like bad weather.
That's nice. Um, Thank you for participating again in our interview.
You are welcome. I'm happy to participate.
Yeah, today is an important topic about Palestine.
Oh, yes, yes, that's a very important topic. Yes.
So, can you tell us what is the history of the Palestine-Israel conflict in your view?
Well, it goes back a long way. Uh, I support the Palestinian people, and to look at the history of it, it's complicated. Uh, Originally, a Jewish state was created in Palestine, which had been a British colony. And it was the British imperialists who really were behind the creation of a Zionist state in Israel because of the British politician Lord Balfour declared, I think in 1919 or 1918, he put forward the Balfour Declaration, which said that the Jewish people could establish a state in the British colony of Palestine. And of course, there was a problem in some European countries of extreme hatred towards Jewish people, uh, particularly Germany, where the Nazi Party came to power and uh, killed many Jewish people in concentration camps. Of course, it wasn't just Jewish people. I mean, many Slavic peoples from Russia, from Poland, from Yugoslavia were also killed, but the Jewish people were among the biggest victims of the Nazis' extermination program. The Zionists strongly agitated for the creation of a uh, Zionist state in on the territory of Palestine. Now, the problem was there were Arab people, there were Palestinian people already living there. And instead of coming to a compromise with them, the Zionists carried out ethnic cleansing, driving Palestinian people off their land, making them refugees. And uh, years ago, one of my former bosses was actually married to a lady who was Palestinian, whose family had been forced out of Palestine and had to go and live in Egypt because the Zionists took their land away and drove many Palestinians out. Uh, and since then, Israel has tried to expand its borders beyond the original borders that were set down in 1948. They carried out the Six-Day War in 1967 and took territory from Arab countries. So they have not kept within their borders, uh, and their treatment of the Palestinian people has been terrible. And they have oppressed the Palestinian people uh, for a very long time, and this has given rise to different Palestinian movements who oppose this oppression, and it has led to struggle against the Israeli state. I don't know if you find that explanation useful.
But in your opinion, who's to blame in hostilities in Palestine?
In my opinion, Israel is to blame for the hostilities in Palestine, and behind Israel is the US, because we got to remember that Israel is just a puppet state of the US, and it wouldn't last 5 minutes without the US. You know, it's heavily dependent on aid from the US, and you know, Biden says he's giving more aid to Israel. So I would blame Israel and the US for the current situation in Palestine.
Do you think because of this conflict, it may start World War III?
I think it's a very dangerous situation there. I think it's a very dangerous situation. The Zionists are very aggressive, and I read this morning that parts of Syria had been attacked. So I think if Israel was to attack Syria and Iran, the consequences could be very serious, and we could see a very rapid deterioration in the international situation. And yes, I think world war is a possibility.
Can this conflict be solved?
Well, it can be solved by, first of all, Israel withdrawing to its original borders. You know, the pre-1967 borders. It can be solved by Israel granting the Palestinian people full rights and stopping the oppression of the Palestinian people. The Israel ending the blockade of Gaza, and the creation of an independent Palestinian state.
Thank you for your answers. Can you say something? Do you have any thoughts about this topic that you could share with us?
Well, just to say that I support the Palestinian people. 2 weeks ago, I attended a demonstration in support of the Palestinian people in London, which was very big. You know, I'd never seen any uh, demonstration that size in London for a long time. So it was good to see the support that Londoners were giving to the Palestinian people. Now in Britain, we have a very reactionary government, a very right-wing government. That is very closely allied to the US and to Israel. And they've been threatening people, saying we can't wave Palestinian flags in public. We cannot use the slogan "Free Palestine." We can't say "From the rivers to the sea, Palestine shall be free." They've been threatening people over that, but people are giving support to Palestine, and I personally support the Palestinian people in a just struggle. It's a just struggle for sovereignty. It's a struggle against US imperialism, because Israel and Zionism is just a puppet of US imperialism. The Zionists are a shock brigade directed against national liberation movements, against socialist countries, against any progressive movements. Even in this country, Jeremy Corbyn was slandered by the Zionists simply because he supported Palestine. So yeah, I'm on the side of the Palestinian people. I am chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, and I'm pleased to say that the Democratic People's Republic of Korea does not have relations with Israel and strongly supports the Palestinian people. And yesterday, the Foreign Ministry of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea issued a statement about the bombing of the hospital in Gaza by the Israelis. So the DPRK is giving a lot of support to the Palestinian people. And all I can say to conclude is, I hope the Palestinian people win. They deserve to win. And, hope we will see the creation of a genuinely independent Palestinian state, which I believe will bring about a lasting peace in the Middle East.
Thank you for sharing your opinion, and thank you for being caring. It's really important now. That's all of my questions. So thank you.
Okay, well, they were easy to answer. It's my pleasure to participate, and thank you for interviewing me. I hope you have a very good day.
Yeah, I wish you a good day too. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.